Rec-
Hello, everyone. Welcome to your quick stretch today. Hopefully you guys can hear me, see me. My name is Elena, and you don't need anything other than some space and your body today. We're going to start standing. Find your space. Oh. All right. We're going to start with just our feet hip width apart, nice soft bend in those knees, and we're just going to relax the shoulders down. I want you to bring that chin down to the chest. And lift it back up. We're going to look over our right shoulder. Back to front, chin down. Lift, look over the left shoulder. One more time, bring that chin down. Take the head all the way around in a nice big circle. In both directions, bring it around. All right, we're gonna take those hands, bring them up over the head, nice big reach. Interlock those hands together. And you're gonna do little rocks side to side. Thinking of just moving from the sides and up. So those hips aren't moving, just here. All right, bring those elbows down to nice right angles here. We're gonna just open that chest from about here. You wanna bring those arms back comfortably as far as they come. And we're gonna bring them back in together and close. You wanna open up that chest. Open up those shoulders. One more time, bring it in. And open, nice and wide. All right, hands in. We're gonna bring them down behind our back. Interlock one more time. Pull the shoulders down and back. Hold it here. All right, we got our curls coming up next. So we're gonna bring our chin down to our chest. We're gonna roll through our spine all the way down until your hands hit the floor. Nice and slow. Roll those shoulders over. Think of moving one vertebrae at a time. Roll it down until you reach your lowest point. And roll it back up. Breathing and repeating. Back up. All right, one more time. Placing those hands on the ground or interlocking on the elbows, wherever is comfortable here. We're gonna place the hands down on the ground and we're gonna bend those knees and straighten. Same thing, if you can't touch the ground just yet, you're just gonna hold those elbows for me and bend and straighten. Good, all right, one more. And up, we are gonna roll it back up. Bring those feet into a little bit of a V position. Should be a little bit easier to get your hands down on the ground here. Right in the middle, placing both hands down. You want both knees facing me, toes also facing me. Right hand down, left arm is gonna come up. And we're gonna take that nice little twist. I'm gonna open and place it back down. Today we're really working on opening that chest and opening those shoulders. Bring that right arm up. Good, both hands back down to the ground. Same thing, we're gonna bend those knees. I want you to lift that chest up just a little bit. There you go, hands can come off the floor. And then straighten, hands come back down. We bend in the knees. Doesn't need to be a deep bend. And one more time. All right, roll it back up through that spine. We're gonna bring it down onto all fours. Take it down nice and slow until we get onto all fours. Check and make sure that those knees are right under those hips and your hands are right under your shoulders. And if you notice that your back naturally is arched here, go ahead and pull nice flat back, neutral spine. From here, we're gonna thread the needle with that right hand, but we're gonna reach up into the air. So we're gonna reach that right arm up, nice and wide, and then we're gonna bring it underneath and send that right hand through for a thread the needle. You can do this in a child's pose position with your hips over your feet, or you can stay up on the knees. That is your choice, whatever feels better. Breathing. And we're gonna bring it back up out of this position. Readjust, pull that belly button up into the spine. Left arm's gonna come up. And thread the needle underneath. Same thing, other side. Inhale up, back to all fours. We're gonna inhale, pressing up through that spine for our cat and cow. Press it up. And bringing it down, exhaling, lifting the chin, and arching the back. And repeat. Pressing up through that spine. And breathing, lifting the chin. All right, bring it back to neutral. We're gonna rock it back to our child's pose. Reach those arms out. And hold here. Good. Inhale, you can lift that head. We're going to bring the hands closer together. You can put one on top of the other. You're going to feel that a little bit more underneath those armpits and throughout the sides. Nice, big, deep breaths. And bring it up. Separate those hands one more time. We're going to walk them over to the left. Feel that on the right side. And walk it back through the middle over to the right. Good. All right. We are going to flip it over onto the back. Forward, there we go. And we're going to take it into a butterfly position first. Open up those hips just a little bit. We're going to go into our figure 4 stretches. And just open up those hips a little bit, but let's take it down. Nice big C shape with that back. Bring it back up. And we're going to bend those knees and lay it down flat on the back. Roll through. Find that nice comfy position. We can bend that left knee, take the right, place it over the left. You can use that right hand to press that right knee out. And if that is enough for you, you can stay right here. Otherwise, you can grab behind that left thigh and pull it in towards you. And you can roll that left ankle around as well while you're stretching that right leg. Good, we're gonna release, bring that foot back on the ground, switch, left over right, and grabbing behind, and pulling it in. Good, releasing, right foot back on the ground. We're gonna bring both legs up into the air. Getting them as straight as you can. A little bit of bend is fine. You should feel that throughout your hamstrings and calves. We're gonna point and flex those feet. And then we're gonna bring both knees down into the chest. Give them a hug. And we're gonna hold on to that right leg, send the left leg out straight. Pulling that knee into the chest. And up and over to the left. We have our crossbody stretch. Hold it here. And back in line. Knee over the chest. Switch legs. Left knee comes into the chest. Up and over to the right side. Take that left arm, bring it out to the left side. Create that counter stretch in that shoulder as well. Take some nice big deep breaths. Good, bring it back in line. Bring both knees into the chest for one more hug. You can rock it side to side. All right, both feet up in the air, bring them down on each side for happy baby. Pressing those knees down on each side. Hold this for another 10 seconds. Good. We're going to come on out of this one. We are going to roll it back onto our front side, and we're going to come into a stag position. Right knee in front, both legs bent. We're going to work on just a little bit of those hip mobility drills. So stag position. I like to have them in 2 right angles. You can also have them in a little closer. Hands are going to come up. We don't want to touch the ground with this. You're going to roll it back onto the hips, knees up in the air, toes stay on the ground, turn and face the other direction. Lean it a little bit more forward to stretch out that left hip. And same thing, we're going to bring the knees up, back to the side we started. Hold it here, back to the left. Sometimes you inch forward with these. Back to the right. And from here, we're going to bring those arms onto the ground. And you can lean over that right leg to stretch that hip a little bit more. Good. Inhale up. One more time over to the left. And bring it down. We're going to bring it up. Back to our starting side. We're going to swing those legs together onto our hands and knees. And we have about 1 minute left. We're going to tuck those toes under. Send those hips up to the sky for your down dog. And I want you to just press those heels into the floor, bending and straightening those knees. Good. Walk the hands out into your plank position. Hold it for about 5 seconds. And then take that left leg, bring it forward. Making sure that that knee's in line with your heel. And then bring that left arm up. And same thing, send that leg back. You want to have a nice strong base position. And right leg comes forward, right arm goes up. Both hands back down, send that foot back to our plank position and downward dog one last time. And walk those hands into the feet, nice and slow. And in a forward fold, nice hamstring stretch here. We're gonna roll it all the way up nice and slow. Take it out, take a nice head roll, roll out those hands, give yourself a high five, and enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thank you so much for stretching with me.
Thanks.